Hello. So you know what I was saying in one of the videos about the transfer seal thing when I did the UJ? Well, I've started to have a crack. I can't really film it because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having a go, and this is how far in. Look at that. Bit gooey. I'm just waiting for that to drain. And I've got a new seal there. That's for that goes in there. I've had a go at trying to get it out and I can't get it out. But I wanted to do the gasket around the flange, is it called? I don't know. Whatever like that flat bit is. That's leaking as well, so I'm going to put some gasket maker or whatever on there and try and get it to seal a bit better. And that's where I am. But it's a right old messy job. I've just got some cardboard and just made like a bit of a chute for it to sort of run into. But yeah, for someone that hasn't got a clue, I'm doing alright so far. Obviously I've only taken bits out. I haven't put anything in, so if it works again it'll be a miracle. There's the drive shaft. I'll just sort of drop that out of the way, and here we are. Got the light that we found in the last episode back in action, and it's freezing cold and I'm laying on my back on gravel. Well, I've got a bit of wood. Yeah, glad I've saved 50 quid from a garage. Right, update. There's the old seal. Some of it was mullered, some of it was mullered by me trying to get it out. It is a bit of a pig to get out. But what I ended up doing was I got a heat gun, and because I haven't got a blowtorch, so I just use a heat gun. Warmed out the outer bit, like all around there, and that was in like that. And then I just basically beat it. I've got a wooden handled doodah hammer, and like there was like a little lip that stuck out here, and I just kept beating it all the way around because I haven't got big enough. What I wanted to do was just take this little speed sensor out and then just get like a big enough socket and just put it over it and then whack the socket, but I didn't have a big enough one, so I had to improvise. So the old hickory CK hammer done the job. But now I'm just cleaning it up, so you can see inside, that's where it was sat, the clean bit. So I've just got to clean all in there, make sure it's all tickety-boo, and then I'm going to get the new seal and put that in. And then I've got to clean all of that, but it's really sort of scratched, so that might be part of the reason why it was leaking, but we will see. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Right, so you're probably thinking, what the hell is that tape doing in there? Well, basically I got the top in and I just sort of like hit it in with a bit of wood, but then obviously it's inside, so I got some electrical tape, made it the right size so it's tight, put it in there, and then just sort of went around like that until it was all the way in, and then now it's seated right up to the bit where it should be. So yeah, give that a blow out. So yeah, that's in place now. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I didn't think it was going to be that simple, but that is a wicked way of doing it. I just sort of thought of it because I was trying to, basically I used the old one for a bit, like when it was up here, and I just sort of like sat it on top and then put a bit of wood over that and then hit that, and it went like that far in. But then obviously I'm starting to like bed that one in, which I don't want. So then yeah, obviously I went to that, and then that worked. So I think it'd be a lot easier if I had the right size socket. I could just dump that in and use that, but needs must, so a bit of blue electrical tape for the win. And there we go. Oh, that's in. So I've made like a gasket with some of that. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just had to get on the floor, which is a big effort these days. SI 5980 black silicon and gasket maker, apparently. So we'll see what that's like. There's the new O-ring gasket thing, whatever it is, and you can just see a little bit of the silicone where it's sort of like squished down, which is good. So hopefully we're getting somewhere. Just got to clean this up now and just make that a bit cleaner. I did notice there's a bit of a wear line on that, so whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But I'm going to give it a good clean up, get all this grubby stuff off, and then that can go in there, and that's actually what seals to that new bit. So hopefully we'll all be good then. So yeah, I'm going to go and clean that up and then chuck that on there, put the bolt on and the little spacer thing, and then put the drive shaft back on, and then get my breath back. Woo. So we got the AliExpress £3, whatever it was, syringe that I'm going to be using to fill the transfer box back up with oil. So hopefully it works well. I'm just going to sort of hang the hose up there and just pour it in, because obviously it will just come out the end otherwise. And then hopefully I'll be able to just chuck the plunger in and away we go. So we'll have to see how it goes. Right, after a bit of a nightmare, I finally got it in. And it looks to be like it's all sealed. Got all the gasket maker or whatever that stuff was, that's all on there. And I've given it a good clean up, but I think the actual leak is this one. So yeah, annoyingly, but hey ho, because I did give this all this like a clean up, but you can see it's a lot better than it was, but it's still obviously, as I'm crawling around my back, yeah, it looks like it's coming maybe from here down and then around here somewhere. So yeah, but anyway, there you go. What a pretty picture. So I'll do that on the next bit, or a new video. I'll have to take that thing off and have a little look at it, try and seal it up again. But yeah, anyway, bye.